Hello. Welcome to Musical Talent in Review. I'm your host, Susan Gail Koumpouras.
Someone once told me that during the show it looks like I just sit there and she does all the talking and all the work. And I said, isn't it enough just to see me? And they said no.
I wouldn't know how to answer that question. I'd like you to be a little more interactive with the show, but that's okay. You might want to introduce yourself and who you are.
I'm Jim Wells. I'm the co-host and co-producer. I basically do everything on the show.
Yeah, that's why my name is throughout all the credits.
Actually, I show up with my coffee.
Yes, he does. But he is an integral part because he used to have a show here, and I learned a lot from him. So that is why he is the co-producer of this show, because a lot of what I learned came from him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Credit.
Total credit here. Okay. We're coming from the LTC here. It's the Low Telecommunications Corporation's Community Media and Technology Center serving the diverse population of Lowell, Massachusetts. You can come down here, learn all about public broadcasting, produce your own show, and have a lot of fun.
Be famous like us.
Exactly.
A lot of people stop me in the street and throw tomatoes.
They always make sure that they're really, really ripe tomatoes for him.
Especially in the spring.
No, you don't get hit with tomatoes. More like baseballs.
I really should go on the stage, don't you think? Wouldn't I be good on stage?
Yeah, I actually think you would. You have a good presence.
I'm pretty funny.
Yeah, you are funny. You're funny in many ways.
I'm working on a couple of projects in Boston, and always you have to include New York City because really nothing happens on the grand scale unless you go to New York or LA.
That's true. But there is a lot of local stuff you can get involved in.
Yeah, with YouTube accounts, we send our show down to New York City, and maybe we'll get picked up. Maybe we'll be like Regis and Kelly.
Oh, that'd be so cool, because I just love to sit here and chat with you.
I know, and we can make our lives interesting to the American people and how, I don't know.
Everybody's life is interesting. You can always find something fascinating in your life and just go with it.
Yeah, make the best of it.
Okay. Well, we're going to move on to our first musician today that I'm featuring. Her name's Alexia DeAndrea. She lives in Los Angeles, California. Her music falls in the category of pop. The video I created features a song, Let the Bird Fly. And here she is.
Wow, I like your graphics. Back up to her music, and her music is so edgy and interesting.
That's what I loved about her music, that, it is pop, but it just has this amazing edge to it. I listened to a lot of her songs on MySpace, and I was just like, oh, I definitely got to feature her. I just love her sound and her voice, and just, I don't know, it grabbed me.
We need to go out into the clubs and see a lot of these performers live.
Oh, definitely. I would love to go and see some of them. Some of them, unfortunately, some of them aren't local, so I can't really go and see them live unless they perform locally in the New England area.
Well, that's the beauty of the web.
Oh, yeah. That's what's so cool about it. You can check out their MySpace. You can check out their music on YouTube, buy their stuff on iTunes. I mean, the music's out there for you to enjoy.
And I'm on Facebook, and I'm on Twitter. In fact, I twit with all the Hollywood celebs.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Cool.
There's a lot of good people who twit out there, and it's a lot of fun to follow them. They really get into their fans, and it's fun to listen to what they're up to. I mean, they're just like us. The only thing is they're in the public eye.
I'm like Ashton. I have 1 million followers. Did you know that?
You don't have 1 million followers.
She almost fell for it.
I mean, I've seen how many followers you have. You maybe have a couple hundred.
No, I have about 50.
And I thought I was being generous.
Why aren't you following me out there? Follow me. Follow me on Twitter.
I follow you.
Not you, them.
Well, they have taste.
Whoa.
I follow you because I feel bad for you.
Right now on my Facebook, I'm campaigning for national healthcare reform. And I would just add to the American public that it's reform. It's a revamping of the system. It's not necessarily more taxes for the system. Your taxes are already being paid. This is a challenge to the insurance companies and the lobbyists. And I feel compelled to talk about it because I do have a degree in economics.
Yes, you do. You do have a degree, and you actually know what you're talking about.
So enough of
Surprises me.
So enough of the Tea Party movement, given that the whole Tea Party originally was our challenge to the British and England. we are the same country, so you don't have to have a Tea Party movement in America if you're an American.
Yes, but I think the Tea Party movement just represents the idea of, about the government not really listening to the people. I think that's all they're trying to relate it to.
I love my government. Feel free to send thank you cards.
Okay, now let's move on to the next artist. His name is Ethan Kramer, and he lives in the Pocono region of northeastern Pennsylvania. His music falls into 3 categories: pop, rock, and alternative. The video I created features a song, Fairy Tale Dream.
Of course. A lot of people get married in the Poconos.